Saturday, May 6th, day 72. It's the 0 day, but I'm gonna do a mile. So get to go back into downtown, a little section I haven't done yet that I want to finish up with. We ate in a little diner in the next little town over last night. I'm kind of iffy about the diner, so I may not tell you about it. All right, just to do a little short walk here. Oh, I'm also had brought to me one of my lightweight backpacks. I'm trying to reduce my weight and get my gear down some lighter. So that's also give me an opportunity to try this backpack. All right, talk to you later. This is a trail kind of going into downtown Harper's Ferry. It kind of runs back up the hill from the river, from the Shenandoah River. You cross the Shenandoah on that bridge and then go up the other side and go back in toward town. Of course, you have to cross the Potomac too, which I've already done coming from the Sobo, but this is just kind of a trail. It's beautiful back in here. You're kind of down below what I know I've seen now. All these businesses, old businesses run down along the kind of the main street through town. And today's a gorgeous day. Not too hot. It's warming up a lot. Gorgeous spring day. It started out cool this morning. Warmed up today a good bit. Nice little short hike in town. Meriwether Lewis at Harper's Ferry. I've talked about him being here before. This is part of where he came to the armory to get his stock of guns before he went west. Neat little building. Back to where the Shenandoah and the Potomac come together here. That's the bridge I walked across the other day. Let me show you take some pictures of the plaques that are here. It's a lot of plaques right here. Okay, I made a stupid comment the other day about bar pits and how they use that to build the railroad. That was dumb because I had several comments on my channel about this, what that really was. That canal is called the C&O Canal, which was being done almost the same time as the railroad in order to move lumber and all that. And that's what this sign is talking about here. So it was not a bar pit like we do in the Mississippi Delta when they built the levees. So Y'all forgive me for that. So I had no idea what I was walking beside, but here's the plaque that tells what it is. And this is a system of locks and what have you, so they can move materials down along the river from, it says, down the sea, and it's called the C&O Canal, to try to get it to the Ohio River. So there you go. I stand corrected, and I hope that this makes more sense. The C&O Tow Canal makes a whole lot more sense than a bunch of bar pits. Thank y'all for Foggy and several of you commenting and correcting me on that. And if I had just had time the other day, I was in a hurry to try to get to the Conservancy before they closed. To get signed in and get my registry in, I would have come over here and read all these plaques. That's my crew right there behind us. They're on the Shenandoah, coming out of the Shenandoah on those rafts, headed into the Potomac. Remember those rapids in my video the other day? They're gonna go through those rapids. Well, apparently the best route is over on the left side, because they're all lining up to go through on the left. Remember that if you're ever rafting out here. Unguided. They're definitely coming way over to the left side. Okay, here's my ride. Now, it's nothing like Platinum Blazing. I'm not from California though, but this is what I get to ride in while I'm here in Harper's Ferry. This is mostly for DB Cooper though, since he gives me a hard time about what I shuttle around in. Headed back to the trail, but we stopped in Gettysburg at the Gettysburg National Memorial Park Museum. Stopped at the diner, the Lincoln Diner I sent you a picture of. But a little bit of history here, trying to get caught up. Don't want to miss some things that I've never seen before. May never pass this way again. Pretty nice museum here. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the Gettysburg Cemetery. Of course, that's the plaque talking about the Gettysburg Address. This is the cemetery where Lincoln gave the address. Well, I'm leaving some trail magic myself. Hopefully there'll be some through hikers come by, maybe some section hikers, and be able to get some trail magic. All right, it's Sunday, May 7th, day 73 on the Appalachian Trail. And I am at the mile marker 1085.2 at Virginia Highway 30, headed northbound. Had a good 0 day, good visit with my wife and friends. It's gonna be a long time probably before I see anybody again, so I'll be rolling, get some miles down. I will mention one little pain that I've got, that I got it on Friday, which is kind of a weird thing I did. I stumped my toe on some of the rocks, and literally just like you stump your toe in the bedroom walking alongside the highway. Sorry about the noise. But it just jarred my whole ankle joint, and I did it like twice, at least twice, maybe 3 times. And my leg is hurting all up above my ankle's swollen. And it was of course, it wouldn't have been my left one, it was my right one that I've had surgically repaired. So I've been really trying to get over that ever since Friday. It was good, I had a 0 day. So hopefully, I'm hoping that some of this pain will work itself out with the walking more than anything. It's weird where it's hurting. It's actually hurting on top of my shin, down close to my ankle. But I remembered it just jarred me so bad, I almost went down crying. It hurt so bad. It didn't hurt my toes. You know, normally when you do that in the bedroom at night, your toes pay the price. Well, this paid the price in my joint. All right, I'm in Caledonia State Park in Pennsylvania, and I'm northbound. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I missed my service this morning. We've been touring the parks and doing the other stuff, so I'll have to go back and watch it, catch up on it at some point, which I should have plenty of time to do that. Gonna try to stay at a shelter. Oh man, there's some kids swimming in the creek. Ooh, that's tempting. Gonna stay in the shelter about 16 miles, so it's 1:40 now. So I'll be hiking till almost dark. All right, I'll give you some more when I see it. Okay, as soon as you get started across the highway, you come into Caledonia State Park, and it's a really nice picnic area. Of course, it's Sunday afternoon, people everywhere here. It's got a really nice bathroom. If that's something you need, air-conditioned bathroom, pretty nice with flush toilets. When you're on the trail, you don't see a whole lot of those. And it's right by the trail. But I'm about to pass through a large picnic area with people there, so I'll stop filming. Look what I found. Haven't seen it for hundreds of miles, and lo and behold, here it still is. Rhododendron. Wow. Wow. So here I am in Pennsylvania now, and they're still seeing rhododendron. Pretty neat. Well, it's been in a light rain for the last probably about 45 minutes. And most of the trail today just been up. And then I came down off a big ridge and crossed a road where there's a cabin. We just passed a cabin. It's for rent. Thought it was a shelter, and I knew it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't a shelter by anything I'd seen on the map. But some kind of rental cabin. Unfortunately, my shin is swelling right in there, and I loosened my shoe up just to try to give me some relief, and I don't know what's going on. It's definitely from whatever I did. I may have done it on a combination of Thursday and Friday. It's either from one or two things. It's either from stumping my toe, or sometimes going over rocks. I catch like that, and it stretches that joint out when I'm trying to go. And being that it's been operated on, it's kind of sensitive to that kind of stuff. It's a shame, though. I mean, not a shame. It's just kind of nuts that I've come this far with it, and now after twisting it so many times now to stump it or stretch it like that, and it's gonna hurt so bad. That shin just hurts to touch, and it's swelling. Hoping maybe that I can keep working. I've taken 4 ibuprofen since I started hiking, 7.5 miles in. Really need to get 16 today before dark. So I can make it to Boiling Springs the next day. All right, I'll put this down and get out of breath. Back in the pines. Very nice woods here, big pines. Nothing but pines. Nice place to camp. I gotta push on. Nice and quiet in here, thick. This is called Shippensburg Road. I got about 5 miles. It's after 6. Trying to get that 16 in today. It's been fairly easy walking the last few miles. I'll show you what I got here. See what it looks like behind me. Just taking a little stroll in the woods. Be nice if all of Pennsylvania was like this, huh? It's pretty nice. Small growth pines here. Tall pines. Those are all dead. Well, there went about 6 or 7 deer in high gear. And I didn't see them until they were in much high gear. Maybe I'll see some more of these. Man, they must be hunted up in here. They were like out of here in about 3 seconds. They were covering some ground. Wow. Some of these areas, I think they require you, if you come through here in the fall, you have to wear orange. I don't know where that is exactly, but I know some places on the trail you have to. This might be one of them. Those deer were, I mean, we hunt deer in Mississippi. I've never seen deer run that fast. And it was like 7 of them, and they were just, all I could see was tails. Gone. Okay. This is the halfway point. 1097.15 to Springer, 1097.15 to Katahdin. Supposed to be something in the trail or somewhere around here. Hope I didn't miss it back that way. Halfway there. Fire. Definitely had a fire out here at some point in time. Not long ago. It's been a control burn. It's not that bad. There's a lot of undergrowth coming up, and the trees are not dead. Okay, there it is. I knew it was here somewhere. Somebody had mentioned it on far out, I believe. So I'm halfway. The rocks are official, huh? Halfway to Katahdin. Let's keep going. I made it to Tom's Run shelter, which is right on the bank of Tom's Run. Plenty of water here flowing. Nice shelter. Got a big fire pit with chairs around it. Picnic table. It's got a covered picnic area as well, and then or eating table area. A bunch of tent pads. Very nice. And I'm here alone. That is the first time that's happened on this trip that I've been in a shelter alone. So I plan to get some good sleep tonight. No snoring, no rolling, twisting, carrying on in the shelter. So I think I can probably sleep really good tonight, which I need it. My foot's hurting. I need to give it a break and get good rest. So hopefully this is nothing gonna turn into anything. Right now it feels a little better, but the whole way here it's been hurting. And I stumped my foot a couple of times too. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's like all of a sudden now it's got a target on it for a rock, and I gotta stump it. All right, so I had a good day today and spent some time in Gettysburg, checking out our history, our country's history, and still got 16.1 miles in, so I feel like it's a good day. Tomorrow is the half-gallon challenge. I probably shouldn't be eating supper, huh? It'll be fun. See you tomorrow.